Aloha guys, I'm Kirsten Connell.
And I'm Jasmine Bell.
And we are Hawaii Home Group.
Today we're going to be making a cocktail in our first part of our series, which is going to be Cocktails with Jasmine and Kirsten, where we will answer your guys' questions as well as, just talk. So we'll see how it goes.
Who doesn't like to hear the dirt or funny stories about what's going on?
Real estate can be very interesting.
All right, so we're gonna start with our cocktail though. It is the holiday season, so we are super excited to bring to you our gingerbread espresso martini. If you know anything about Jasmine and I, we love an espresso martini. So if you need any recommendations on where the best one is on island, hit us up. We'll be able to help you out.
Yes. Okay, so today we're gonna be using coffee from our Trade Coffee subscription, which is a awesome subscription box that gets shipped to us literally bi-weekly. I think Chris and I both have different memberships. So this is local beans out of Southern Oregon with a great nonprofit behind it.
So we're actually gonna go ahead and make our ground the coffee up.
Yeah, because we're gonna use a French press. We don't have an espresso machine handy today, so we're gonna French press it up. Stop. How many scoops?
I just do a lot.
Just do a lot?
Yeah.
I feel like that's not the just do a lot.
Because it doesn't steep for a long time.
Yeah, it's supposed to steep for like 5 minutes.
Oh, we don't.
I feel like that's good. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Coffee people, don't come for us right now. This is not our finest hour. We'll just set that to the side. Okay.
Next, we already mixed together some of our spices. So we have 2 teaspoons of allspice, ground cinnamon, and ginger. And then 1 teaspoon of ground cloves, ground nutmeg, a couple of pinches of ground black pepper. So that's
What the hell is in allspice though? Like, I don't understand. Like when you
just
said that, I was like, what is in it?
I don't know. Allspice is just
It's a vibrant flavor and color. Allspice is always ground from whole allspice berries. Is it a thing? Like, is allspice is like a fruit?
Yes.
What?
Yeah. So these are all very like Christmassy, holiday-y
I've
flavors.
never
Heard of
had this.
allspice?
No. And I've never had this in my kitchen.
Oh, it's so good.
Okay.
It's so good. To me, it definitely gives off remnants of nutmeg and clove. But you didn't know what cloves
I
is
didn't
either.
know. I was like, cloves of what? I thought you meant cloves of garlic. I was like, what the fuck are we making?
No, we
had
have
no
the
idea.
ginger for the little bite for the gingerbread, but
Okay.
yeah. So we have those all mixed together here and actually use this multiple times in the recipe.
Okay.
So it calls for caramel and then a brown sugar rim. However, Jasmine here doesn't really like caramel. She's more of a chocolate fan. So
I mean, not even a big sweet fan, but this is dark chocolate, so it's gonna be delish. Mine even looks better than yours.
Well, you need to also put brown sugar on your plate, so it's great for thinking ahead.
Sugar. Wait, I think you do this and then you do that.
Yeah, so that's why like you have put it on one. You're supposed to put it on
Well, then
one
I'll
side. Yeah, that's fine. You can put both on the brown sugar on mine.
Yeah. I was not.
You were not
I
thinking.
was not told those instructions.
You were sent the reel, okay? You
I
yelled at me.
watch the reel.
Okay, you yelled at me today for not watching the reel.
Okay. So wait, do we get to make the rims now?
Yeah.
My mouth is watering.
This is probably my favorite part. I'm not a little sticky.
I think I might have. Mine's not gonna be as cute.
Mine's not very cute either, but I got one side. One side's pretty.
I got so much chocolate. Okay. Well, that looks good though.
I don't want to talk about my life, so. All right, you want to
What's
continue
next?
on?
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna move these off to the side.
Can I? Okay.
What's wrong?
I want to lick that.
All right, let's get Jasmine licking the chocolate as I look up the rest of this.
Don't get that part in it. What's next?
All right, so 2 ounces of vodka, 2 ounces of Bailey's, 1 ounce of coffee liqueur, and then 2 teaspoons of the ginger spice.
This is Pal vodka, which is made over in Maui.
Where's my little jigger?
Sure.
You maybe should do double that, there's 2 of us.
Yeah. Did you think I was not gonna double it anyways? I'm just gonna add a little extra.
A little extra.
Just a little bit. Okay.
All right.
What's next?
2 ounces of Bailey's. So 4, or 2, yeah.
Okay. How much?
2.
2 ounces per cocktail?
Do 4 of
4
those.
of these?
Yeah, because
That's
you need
my
to at least make
question.
it, yeah, do 4 of those. Now just 2, so it's actually just 1, but we're gonna do 2 because we're making double of the liqueur.
I can't get this. My nails are too long. Krista, can you help?
All right, so I just put in 2 teaspoons.
I don't know if we should have prepped the cups.
Oh yeah, yours did better.
Oh my God. Oh, that's funny. That's a messy cocktail right there. Okay, how much of this?
1 ounce of that, so 2.
Okay.
And then it will be a total of 4 ounces of the coffee.
Okay, are we ready to press the coffee?
All right, so now we're doing
4.
total of 4. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. It's okay. And now we shake. Do you want to shake?
No, I mean, it's up. You can shake.
You shake.
You want me to shake?
You shake. Since I clearly didn't know what I was doing.
Didn't say you didn't know what you were doing, but you made me very nervous. This brings back memories.
Now we are ready to pour. Mine is now dripping down the stem.
There you go, my love.
Wait, you don't want whipped cream, do you?
I will take a small amount, the single layer, not the 3 layers you're gonna put on yours.
I actually don't really like whipped cream.
Since when?
Never liked whipped cream. Now we get to try our yummy concoction.
Cheers.
Cheers. Solid.
I feel like I would have added less coffee liqueur.
Coffee martini, and she doesn't want coffee liqueur.
I want more coffee. Try my chocolate rim.
All right.
I don't want to try yours, but that's okay. I'll hold it.
I'm not gonna lie, chocolate was a solid choice. It was good.
So, while we demolish these, what's some other stuff that's happened that's fun in real estate?
I feel like you've had the fun ones recently, or maybe it's
I
just
don't think I'm
have a
allowed
great.
to talk about some of those. I mean, you're not allowed to talk about things once they turn into lawsuits, right?
I mean, as long as you don't name it.
Really? Well, in the short, disclose. Disclose. Always disclose. And when in doubt, disclose.
It's always a good idea. We always talk to sellers. We actually were just reviewing
A seller's disclosure.
a seller's disclosure today. Not that there was anything wrong on it, but we always look at things and we're just wondering, like, is that true? Like, for instance, I love the one on our sellers row property disclosures here in Hawaii. It asks about air traffic noise.
Oh my God, this is the best one.
And it says if you are in a high air traffic noise.
Yeah.
Hello.
It's Hawaii.
We're on an island. It's tiny. We have multiple military bases.
We have at least 3 different airports where large aircrafts can land. Actual runways, I think we have 6.
So the idea that you're on Oahu and you don't have regular air traffic noise, slim to none chance.
You wouldn't think that I would, because I'm like pretty far from the Marine Corps.
No, she has them all the time.
I have it all the time.
All the time.
But I'm like
You're
literally,
Kaneohe.
I'm like 7.5 miles away from the Marine Corps base. I hear them every day. Every day.
See, I love it. I live in town.
Oh, I love it too.
I live in town and I hear the fighter jets just go straight up off of
It's so sick.
And it usually happens like right around 8 a.m. So it's kind of funny, like you know what time it is and you know when it's happening. But yeah, Really fun.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful.
As somebody who is hopefully soon looking to sell, I think it's so important to kind of shop around for your realtor and ask the right questions. What questions would you guys ask when starting that process?
I was just gonna say, like, I want to pick like a top one question, but I think I have two. Top two questions. One, I want to know their strategy if they're going to give me more than one option of selling. Are they going to sit down and ask me what are my motives and if there's any other options that I have other than just putting it on the market? Maybe I want to sell, but do I have other options? I want a realtor that's going to present all of my options.
Strategize with you.
Yes, strategize, like what actually is in your best interest.
Right.
The second question that I think I would definitely ask is, what do you define as a full service realtor and what services do you offer at what price?
I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna lie, that was gonna be somewhat my question. I totally think that's a great question. Mine was more of, what do you put into your marketing dollars? I think a lot of people think realtors make a lot of money, that it's X percentage of, but part of that percentage is what goes into the marketing efforts of your listing. So I think a great question is, hey realtor, what is the commission amount? But don't just ask what is the commission amount, because that's not always apples to apples. You need to find out if they are charging you X percentage, what does that go to? And where are you pouring marketing dollars into? How are you going to market my property? Because just because someone's only charging you 1%, 2%, are they taking pictures on their cell phone, posting it on the internet and calling it a day? Or are they putting a lot more into that? And are they actually using strategies and using marketing dollars, paying people to actually advertise your listing? So I think it's super important to make sure that you're not only asking the question of what is your percentage, what are you charging, but what does that go towards?
That's a great one.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What does Hawaii Home Group do?
So Hawaii Home Group, we actually go very deep into our marketing. It's not just a simple strategy of take pictures, put it on the marketplace. First off the bat, we actually come into your home and see if there are any small cosmetic things that are needed. So do you need a little bit of help with paint? Is there little fixtures that we can change? So we're super happy to help our clients actually do some small renovations. We have a variety of packages, but even our base level package allows our clients to actually do some small renovations. It's a really great way to just give a little touch points. In addition, we stage professionally. It's not Jasmine and I's like little extra furniture we have in our backyard. Like, it's actual luxury staging pieces that we put into the home. We hire some of the best people on island. And then in addition to that, we always do professional photography. And it's not just professional photography. They come in, they help us do reels, they help us do video, especially if you're on a condo, showcase the entire amenities that the condo has to offer. And then past that, we actually have a whole marketing team behind us that are advertising and marketing your property on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, really doing everything we can to make sure that your property is seen by the most eyeballs with the best photography, with the best furniture and staging that the market offers.
What does Hawaii Home Group do in terms of marketing that makes them stand out among other real estate companies?
Everyone thinks that real estate agents are overpaid, and honestly, majority of them probably are. When you are listing agents and all you do is take professional photography and put it on the MLS, that is just subpar in my opinion. You can go so much farther. What we like to do is do 1% of the list price. If I'm selling the house for $500,000, I'm gonna be spending about $5,000 on marketing. So when I'm charging 5 to 6% for my listing commission, I'm taking a percentage of that and applying it directly towards marketing dollars. So that's spent on professional staging by some of the best in the industry, as well as professional photography. Again, some of the best in the industry. And once we have that professional photography in the professionally staged listing, we make sure that that is seen on every social media platform. So we have TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all of those are gonna be running ads as well as organic reels. Your average buyer today isn't just just finding it on the MLS. They're finding it on their phone while they're scrolling through social media. So we have to take that seriously. We have a marketing director that's behind all of that, as well as a video editor. With all that being said though, we do not undermine what print does. We send out just listed flyers to your entire neighborhood. On average, we send out about 100 postcards per listing. We are leaving no way to reach out untouched. That's what our commission is going towards. And that's before you even pay us.
When you are relocating to the island, what are the questions that you should be asking your realtor?
I always say not all real estate agents are created equally, and especially when you're relocating, you need someone who's familiar with the island and able to show you around different neighborhood niches. Especially this island, I would say when you're relocating anywhere, you need somebody who understands your neighborhood specifics, but Oahu is so diverse for being such a small place. There are realtors that are specialized in Waikiki or specialized in Kailua or Kaneohe, but if you're looking at relocating, you want someone who is familiar with every end of the island, even if they have a specialty. That they've done a deal in Waianae, they've done a deal in North Shore, they've done a deal in Hawaii Kai. You want somebody who knows every market because you don't want to not be shown a market just because they don't know it. So I would ask for an agent that's diverse, even if they have a specialty.
I honestly would ask the question, do you have experience with showing and working with off-island clients? It is a very different thing going and showing property to someone that is with you, to someone that can go and look and see the roof line, can go and see and look at the electrical box. Most realtors might just be opening the door for you and letting you do your own investigation. It's very important that you have a realtor that's familiar with working with off-island clients. If you're not doing a live walkthrough, hopefully they're offering multitude of options for you, what works best for you. Does the realtor ask you if you want to do a live video walkthrough on FaceTime, or would they rather recorded YouTube video where they're walking through the home? But it's important that the realtor has that experience because again, they need to be able to walk through the property and they need to be showing you, I like to say, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Because you need to know as an off-island client what that home actually looks like.
When you walk into a listing appointment, what is your number one goal?
My number one goal when I walk into a listing appointment, this is gonna be a shocker, especially to probably a lot of people. It's not to get the listing.
It's not.
I've walked away from a lot of listing appointments.
Correction, we don't walk away from listing appointments. We walk away speaking to the client and convincing them not to sell. It's not that we walk it away.
In short, my number one goal when I walk into a listing appointment is to really go over why we're selling. My goal is to find out the why behind the sale because I so strongly believe in real estate as part of your portfolio that if we can hang on to that property, I want you to be able to hang on to the property. My goal is not to sell your property. My goal is to work in your best financial interest, whatever that may be. My goal is to find out your why and help you find solutions for that why, regardless of whether it benefits my pocketbook. That sounds almost corny, but if you know me,
So true.
you know that that's how I do business.
So true. Cheers.